It is time for the show that speaks to the idiot in all of us. Whether you're in your car, your truck, on your tractor, or in a big rig, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you're in the garage sipping whiskey while hiding from your wife, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you're putting a lift on your mud truck, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you have one earbud in while the boss is yelling at you in the other, you're now part of the Southern Symposium. Now here are the jack wagons of the Southern Symposium.
That's right. You got another episode of the Southern Symposium. I'm hoping it'll go okay. I don't have a microphone, so I might be a little squirrely tonight. And I might be jacked up on Mountain Dew too, old man. Beat your ass. What do you say? It tore up from the floor up?
Tore up from the floor up.
But yes, you have the Southern Symposium. I'm your host, DB.
That's DB.
And my co-host over there, my white buffalo viper.
White buffalo with bubbly guts today.
Was it the Taco Bell?
Well, it might not have been that Taco Bell, but it could have been the Taco Bell from midnight, or it could have been the Taco Bell from 6 a.m. because I didn't get hungry again until about midnight.
Wow. Hello, Miss Candy. Hello, Miss Laura. How y'all doing tonight?
They're the only people open.
So you hit the Taco Bell a second time Monday night, Tuesday morning.
Oh, yeah. And it was way better at midnight.
Well, that's because that stuff's been sitting and marinating all day. And man, this Mountain Dew tastes so delicious. Oh, I was needing one today. I needed a physical and emotional pickup. So I decided to get me a Mountain Dew.
Gotcha.
So there we go. So before we get too much started into it, can you tell us who won the NASCAR race this weekend?
I don't want to talk about it because she is beating our butts really bad. Like 2 weeks in a row.
Miss Laura won again.
Miss
Laura won last week.
Laura won last week.
Yes.
Okay, it was Pam this week. I guess I got my names mixed up. See, I thought it was Laura, Pam. Or was it Pam, Laura, Pam? I got to go back and write all this down before I start forgetting stuff.
Yes. You haven't been writing this down?
Well, I mean, it's all right there in our chat. I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere.
Oh, Lord, what is wrong with you, man? Your memory and you're not writing something down?
Well, I do remember that as of 3 weeks ago, it was everybody was tied, and then not Laura, but somebody took a 1 point lead. Okay, that was you.
Yes.
Okay, so you took the lead, and then from then I kind of became depressed and quit watching it because you were ahead. So all I've got to do is just go back the last 3 weeks, and then we're all caught back up. I said,
right.
I'm sitting here, I turned it on. I'm like, man, DB beat me. DB's ahead. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I didn't even watch the race.
You poor little fella. And then as I play the videos you sent me, I'm going to yell at you because you sent those videos the last show we had. I know we didn't have a show last week because I was sick, but it's the same videos.
No, it's not.
Yes. Okay. All right. Whatever.
We'll fight about this, by gosh, and I will screen record and send the whole slew of them to you.
But speaking of racing, you said that you couldn't watch that. What is, if I give you 3 movies around racing, which one do you think is number 1? You ready?
It's got to be Days of Thunder.
Stop. Let me tell you the list. That does not count. Cannonball Run.
No.
Technically, it's a racing movie, right? Aren't they racing? Or are they trying to smuggle? Or are they
They're
trying to?
trying
No,
to-
that's pound it down. But Cannonball Run, you have Cannonball Run, you have Days of Thunder. You can't forget Talladega Nights.
Ricky Bobby.
Yes. Out of those three, which is number one?
It's going to be Days of Thunder, just because the niche for Ricky Bobby style movies is it's just a smaller group.
What Days of Thunder with Tom? Well, I mean, Tom Cruise is small, so he would be a good racer. I get that, but you really picking Days of Thunder.
And here's why. When you said, well, are you talking popularity as far
No,
as
your opinion. Your opinion.
Oh, my opinion.
Popularity has nothing to do with anything.
Oh,
It's
it's miscommunication. See, this is why I propose that we go to couples counseling, because we have a communication problem.
no. There's not a communication problem. There's a listening problem.
Well, that's still a communication problem. And
Because
you're not understanding that communication has to do with listening. It's
I
part of our
literally
communication.
I literally said, and I quote, "What do you think is the best racing movie? Not what is the best for society. Who gives a damn about all that? What do you think is the best racing movie? Cannonball Run, Days of Thunder, or Talladega Nights?"
Now, do I need to bring out the reasons why that was an ambiguous statement that you just said?
No.
So
I believe I know where
open to
you're going with this.
interpretation. It is open to interpretation, and I interpreted it at the box office.
Okay, all right. I
But
thought you were going.
I would pick Ricky Bobby, and I don't
Ricky
even know
Bobby.
the name of the movie.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that's just such an amazing movie. I don't know why I like it so much, because it's so stupid. It is
And
so stupid.
in the box office is the reason why Days of Thunder does better than
Oh yeah.
is
Yeah.
because women like they look, that's such a silly, maybe like 50% of the women will say that's stupid, I ain't watching that, but they'll watch Tom Cruise.
But I bet it cost 10 times as much to make Days of Thunder than it did Talladega Nights.
Right. So then that's the other way. Hey, which one made more money?
So I thought you were going to go.
I'm ready to fight. You got something to fight me about?
I thought you were going to go another route when it came to the whole miscommunication. You might as well get into it, because you have reminded me of it a million times.
What have I reminded you of?
The miscommunication.
Yeah, I told you we need
Of
couples
yesterday.
counseling, and you won't go with me.
No, the miscommunication of yesterday.
I don't even remember yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Oh my God. You came to my house,
Right.
and you had to reroute.
I had to reroute to. I don't remember. He put his glasses down.
I give up. I give up with you. I honestly, I give up. I am throwing in the
using
towel.
the word reroute, but I don't know how you're using it. Was it getting there?
Yes, because I forgot to tell
sent me
you
on the wild goose chase.
Yes, because I forgot to tell you something.
Yeah, you forgot to tell me that the 16 roads leading to your house are all blocked but one.
That is, I did totally forget until you I think it was, you says, I'll be there in 23 minutes. So I had the text message already written, just waiting for 23 minutes to hit so I could send. And I can't remember if you texted me or called me after that saying, you didn't tell me that the road was closed. And then I was
Horrible,
like, oh, that's right.
Horrible communication.
And then when you got rerouted, you passed actually my road and you had to make a U-turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. I take blame for that one. Even though you still could have found my place without road closed.
That wasn't the worst part of the trip, though.
You could have literally, it should have automatically rerouted you once you got so far. It should have automatically rerouted you. That shouldn't have been a problem. It shouldn't have been that you passed my road again. It had to make a U-turn. Yeah.
But that wasn't the biggest problem of that trip.
What was the biggest problem?
Well, I was using text to speech with my phone, but being a good citizen and not wanting to put others at risk, I was just saying, "Hey Siri, text DB." And for those of you who don't know, it is like a cardinal sin to wear shoes in DB's house. As a matter of fact, you have to take your shoes off even when you get out of your car. You don't even want to look at your shoes. I think he's got some sort of shoe phobia or foot fetish or something. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe he's got a foot fetish and he wants to see my feet.
Well, come on, that could be a possibility. But just to let you know, there is one person that is allowed to wear shoes in the house.
The baby.
Yes. Absolutely. But go ahead. I'm sorry. You were doing text to talk. You're doing talk to text.
Talk to text. And I said, this was my text. I know that I have to wear socks today because this is me. I can't put my bare feet on anything that's not a rug.
Yeah.
I said, I know I have to wear socks today, but do I have to wear underwear too? So I said, hey Siri, do I have any unplayed messages? And I get question mark as my reply. So my message back was, well, do you want to know what kind of wearing or if they're clean or not? What's your question here? And then I said, hey, SIRI, do I have any unplayed messages? And I got, are you okay? Something wrong? What's up? And then I'm like, how does this clown not remember? And that's the words that, how does he not remember that I have to wear socks in his house? The connection between the underwear. And at this time, I'm starting to get a little mad. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Until I stopped somewhere and picked up my phone. I was texting a stranger who probably thinks that I was, because I had changed DB's name in my phone to Crack Daddy. And I forgot that I changed his name. So I was texting a stranger. Well, not a stranger, but somebody who normally doesn't get a text like, hey, do I need to wear underwear to your house?
Yeah, exactly.
They thought I was having a stroke. I think they were getting ready to call 911.
Did they ask you if you were smelling burnt toast? But the whole part about it is, why do you have Crack Daddy in your cell phone? Why do you call me Crack Daddy?
Because you call me Crack Baby.
Oh, yes. I'm Crack Daddy. You're Crack.
Good times. That was
baby.
Good stuff. When it was all done, I was laughing so hard I couldn't hardly see. That's probably why I passed up the road.
It was it was funny. Even the wife laughed at that one. It takes a lot for my wife to actually laugh. I mean, she has a sense of humor, but she is very how would you say it? Not judgmental, but like very critical of jokes. Like it's actually got to be funny for her to actually laugh out loud. Now she'll smile, but for her to actually laugh out loud when I told her about you sending that text to the wrong person. Oh my goodness. See, that's what scares me about all this technology, dude. Is you have text messages, you send to the wrong person, you got emails, you got these Teams meetings, and you may be presenting something, sharing some information, and somebody else does a message behind the scenes that's not in the group chat, and it pops up on your shared screen. I mean, there's just so many things where you can screw yourself over so quickly.
Right.
Yeah, some of that stuff scares the mess out of me, dude.
And what's to ever protect you from somebody texting you with my name somehow in the future?
Yeah,
Saying, hey, you suck. I don't like you no more.
Yeah.
Let's quit the show.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. And heck, dude, I get text messages all the time of people saying, "Hey, you free tonight?" I have one today. Let's see, what did they say? I have no idea. Good afternoon. How are you today? Matter of fact, I had to clear off most of my text messages because more than almost half of my storage space on my phone was text messages. And it literally stopped me from sending text messages.
Oof.
Like it shut me down. And I was like, I wonder why it's doing that. And then I got the alert, storage. So I went and looked at storage, and it'll break it out how much is occupying your phone, and it was almost half was just text messages alone.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But I mean, there's a few people I have a group chat in that we send each other videos. So it was a lot of videos was the problem.
Yeah.
It was taking up a lot of space. And then I when I have a story, I'll send it to myself. And then people send me stories. So that link is attached to my text message because people send me stuff. So yeah, buddy, that's how it's done.
So you're telling me that the videos I sent you today at like 4 hours ago are the same ones I sent last week?
Not all of them, but a couple of them.
A couple of them were, I do know, because I wanted them.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do remember at least one of them. Okay, I thought maybe I'd went into some sort of time warp.
So the one of the pool table was the last show we did. The baseball one was the last show we did. I don't remember the third one, and I believe the fourth one might be a new one.
No, the baseball one 2 weeks ago was the dude getting hit in his doodle.
That's not what this is?
Today's a different one.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay. All right. I didn't watch
this
the whole
thing. This
thing.
one's actually more like Viper at the ball game.
Oh, I know which one that is now. All right, before I get into my first wonderful story about the Waffle House, just don't forget, if you could, hit that like button, share and like our videos, get the word out of the Southern Symposium. You can also search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and at DB and Viper on X. We appreciate the love. And yeah. So I'm curious, how are y'all liking the shorts I'm putting up on Facebook? Because they seem to be getting some traction. I was surprised some of them. I think there's a couple of them over 20,000 views. I was kind of shocked at that.
I like the teal colored ones with the little fringe on the bottom. Shorts.
What are you talking about?
Your shorts. You said you put up pictures of your shorts.
The shorts, the videos on Facebook, you sick, twisted freak, you. I don't know, I'm just trying to help get the word out of the Southern Symposium. We'll see what happens. I don't. It seems like it's helping, gaining some followers and gaining some traction. Yeah. So, hey, that's what it's all about. Got to put in the effort. So I wish we could do a show all the time, every day. That'd be nice.
Every day.
I need to remove some stress in my life where I don't get sick.
Does that mean you're looking for a new co-host?
Oh no, man! You're my foundation. What are you talking about?
I'm everybody's foundation. Seems like.
It was funny because when you were at the house yesterday, I haven't seen my grandbaby so quiet and months.
She thought there was a hairless gorilla in the house.
And what was so cool is, like, she was hiding from you like every chance she get. Like, she didn't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like staying in the living room, but since we were at the dining room table, she was happy staying in the living room. She likes the run of the house, which is fine as long as you watch her so she don't get into anything. But she was actually sad when you left.
Really?
Yeah, because when you were leaving, she like walked towards the edge of the house, and she was like, and pointing your direction. And I was like, I said, you had your chance to say bye. You didn't want to say bye, so you're going. So she was all upset. All right, so the Waffle House. Nothing good comes to the Waffle House, especially at 2:30 in the morning. What do you think might have happened at a Waffle House at 2:30 in the morning?
There was definitely alcohol involved, possibly drugs, mixed with some pancakes and multiple other cuisines.
So it never specified in the story if anybody was intoxicated. One, surprisingly,
Yeah.
nowhere in the story did it say anybody was intoxicated.
Wow.
But it did have a guy sitting at, I guess he was kind of like, the Waffle House has like a ball, I guess the bar section.
Yeah.
If I remember right, I think he was sitting at the bar section, eating whatever he was eating. And four ladies came in and were being very loud, very obnoxious, yelling and screaming. And he decides that, all right, I need to go have a cigarette. I guess they stressed him out. I don't know if it was that or he's used to smoking at his table at the house while he eats. I have no idea. So he goes outside to have a cigarette and he says, hey, this is my seat. I'll be back.
Right.
He goes outside to have a cigarette. One of those four ladies decides, I don't care if he says it's his seat or not. I'm going to sit down. Sit down in his seat while he was out there smoking. So that started the confrontation. He comes back in. They go at it back and forth, yelling and everything. He says, screw this. I'm paying my bill. I'm leaving. Well, then somehow or another, and I don't know how this connection happened. Maybe it's just the turn of events that were happening. But then shortly after, they says four other ladies show up. And also four dudes show up. And with the other four ladies, only one went inside, thought one of the original four ladies was a friend, mistook her as a friend, realized, oh shit, she's not a friend. This is a person I had a physical confrontation with earlier.
Whoa.
So she freaks out and tries to leave and runs out of the Waffle House, but forgot her keys and cell phone. So the original four ladies and the men follow her out of the Waffle House. Basically, hey, look, we got your keys and cell phone. And I guess it has to depend on how many people are involved. But
right.
The four ladies plus two guys, and I guess a couple other ladies from the other group, they all get into a brawl in the parking lot of the Waffle House. And I think it started all because somebody went outside to have a cigarette. If there's ever a reason to stop smoking, because that may have got that woman amped up because she's already in an argument. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people were charged with rioting because I guess there was so many people involved in the brawl. The Waffle House employees were so scared that they locked the door and wouldn't allow the other patrons in the Waffle House to leave until the cops showed up.
Oh, wow.
Bobby wants to know, was Jose at the Waffle House cruising? Do you think Jose could fight anybody? Hell, I can't even fight anybody. But maybe you just got off of work. Maybe you were at the bar and to cure a hangover, they say to eat some hash browns, fried eggs, and some bacon. It's supposed to help you with a hangover. Maybe
right.
Just trying to get their hangover cure on, and then people show up and act a fool. Wow. Makes me never want to go to a Waffle House. Do you enjoy Waffle House?
I enjoy any place that has food.
What are you doing? Why did you get dark and now you're bright again?
I don't know.
Why are you what are you looking for on your computer?
My stupid here, let me tell you how my life is. Me wanting to be the responsible co-host.
Yes.
Join the chat. All right, let me join the chat.
Okay.
Connect YouTube account to join the live chat.
How the
so
heck
it's telling me I have to connect YouTube.
How do you connect? How do you connect to YouTube?
I don't know.
I just see the comments. That's all I see. Howdy. There is a new awful waffle coming to my town. I'm trying to remember the last time I've been at a Waffle House, man.
An awful waffle.
Oh, it's called an awful waffle. I don't know. I never had a problem. I never had a problem with the waffle. The one that we used to go to. I was always get my eggs sunny side up, and they always did them perfect. They were always good.
If you get them scrambled, they're always good, no matter where you go.
Well, let's not get carried away. I've been to some places where they've even screwed up scrambled eggs. I didn't know that was possible, but it's possible. It is possible. But I was always get a couple scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and a couple pieces of bacon. And that was perfect, dude. I dipped my toast in that runny yolk, man. It was buttered toast. It was perfect. It was perfect. I'm game for smothered, covered, capped, and topped with any time when it's done right. Ooh, man, that sounds like a sex move. Smothered, covered, and capped. What the heck is involved in with a smothered, covered, and I've never went into the Waffle House and said, "Can I have something smothered and covered?" Because I might have to meet somebody in the bathroom. And I don't know
where my mind went.
I don't know if I wanted to get that involved in what's going on at the Waffle House. If I gotta, oh Lord. So Waffle House is known for basically 2 things here anymore: is fights, and they are the absolute last thing that shuts down during a hurricane. They shut down emergency services before they shut down the Waffle House. Oh, now I'm getting dared to ask for a smothered and covered. All right, let's play one of your videos real quick, and then we'll play your video. And do you have Would You Rather?
I'll think of something. Wait, I had one. What was it? Okay, I got it. Now I remember.
Okay, all right, here we go. Here's one of your videos.
Female octopuses are being observed throwing objects at males, who refuse to leave them alone. Female octopuses are being observed throwing objects at males, who refuse to leave them alone.
Look at those eyes.
Oh my God, that's priceless. That's priceless. That is 100% translates over into the human species right there. Because you've never been in a true relationship, never been in a true relationship unless you've had something thrown at you.
You've had to have something thrown at you.
If you've had something thrown at you, technically, then you're in a true relationship. If that didn't happen, then it's not a true relationship. So, all righty. So, are you ready? So, Miss Swanger says hash browns smothered with chili, covered with cheese, topped with mushrooms, and capped with jalapenos.
Ooh, that looks good.
That there's no picture there. You would say that sounds good.
Oh, I can see it. It is all right.
No,
there,
now
dude.
come on. So you do have a internal imagination when it comes to food, then.
See, I can picture it in front of me, not in here. Like I can almost sense that food right there, and I can almost taste it. But I can't. But it's when I close my eyes, there's nothing there. But see, what it is my imagination is using the visualization that I can see and transforming it into the object that I'm trying to see that I can't see. So I can almost see it if I keep my eyes open.
But that part of your brain shuts down just because you close your eyes?
Well, no, it doesn't change. It's just whenever I can see colors, I can almost imagine what it is I'm looking at, like right here on my computer, like that hash browns. I can see the little brown hash browns and stuff, and the jalapenos on top. But if I close my eyes, I can't. It's just nothing. All it
your
is my eyes are taking the colors and trying to smash it into the picture for me.
Lord, that's so messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you go through that. All right. So, all right. What? Throw it at me. Would you? It's time for Vipers.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Here's your deal. You're
Okay.
single.
All
There's
right. I'm single.
no family. Nobody's involved, so nobody gets hurt. But you are on a intimate evening
Okay.
with you and your partner. Now, would you rather have your partner be a biological female, born a female, that has
Okay.
transitioned to a dude, or a dude that has transitioned to a woman as your partner for the night?
Wait, whoa, 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 what did you, whoa, wait, come on now. You know that would never actually happen.
Absolutely, but that's why it's a game.
Alrighty. Well, is there a third option? Neither.
No, the options are either you copulate and move on with your life. Everything goes back to normal as soon as you're done. You get your whole life back.
So in this scenario, I'm single and I have to fornicate with one of them, and I have to pick which. So
Right.
Miss Candy says that might be a lingering side effect of when you had COVID.
It was before then. I've been that way all my life.
Then. Oh, let's see. Viper's sensory perception is not limited to his mind. He perceives light.
Yes.
Miss Sharon agrees. I'm staying home. She has to wash her hair. It's a hair washing night, so I can't back out. So in this scenario, I can't back out.
What happened is we've slipped into an alternate timeline, and for you to get back to your timeline,
okay,
that's normal. You're going to have to do one of these.
So,
but we all get to watch. Me and all the Southern Symposium people, we get this. Now we're going to have little blocks, so it's rated R, but we all you get to know that we are all watching.
Oh Lord, you're making it worse. Now, have pieces and parts been changed?
Yes, they've all been switched.
So it's not just the wearing the different clothes and the hair and stuff. This is a
physical change.
Pieces and parts are matching to what they identify as now.
Right.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I can answer this one. I don't know. I may have to go with the woman that's now a dude, because when I see what he's working, or she, how would I see what I guess in this scenario, see what he's working with, I may have to say, hey, who is your doctor, dude? Because he did an amazing job. I need an upgrade. I need an upgrade quick.
We should have made this a bet. Like, if I could stump you, you'd give me like $10 or something.
All right, so Miss Sharon's making a good point. It's just a date, or I have to seal the deal?
It's going to be an evening of whatever would happen with a couple who is madly in love with each other.
Well, being madly in love is a stretch if I know the details of the situation. That's not happening. But you're saying that I have to seal the deal with either one of them
to get back to your timeline. Yes.
To get back to my timeline. Wow. Is there a fourth option? Can I just stay in that timeline and just be done with it?
Well, sure, but then you're going to never get back to your life, which I believe would be worse than anything that you would have to do to get out of that.
Man, you need to be writing for what is that? That freaky show on Netflix. Oh my Lord, that has those crazy tales.
Dark something.
Dark Mirror.
Dark Mirror.
You need to write for them. Oh my gosh. So it's not a date. I got to seal the deal in order to get back to my timeline, so I can get back to my family, kids, grandkids, all that jazz. Dude, Michelle said, dude, I'm never having children in my timeline. Man, do I know my timeline. Wow, let's see. I don't know.
Could you say, well, I'm just going to test the waters and see which one gets a little dB up?
I ain't tested anything.
You could just do both and have all the bases covered.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know if I could do it. Either way.
Yes.
Yeah, my previous timeline is what I'm currently in now.
Right.
So what I'm currently in now is what I'm trying to get back to. And that does mean a lot to me. The world to me, actually. And the timeline I'm in now, you gave this great scenario of, and they fully have transitioned, had the surgeries and everything. One person was a dude that's now a female, and then the other one's a female that's now a dude. And I have to figure out which one I'm still in the deal with.
So you could tell your mind.
Yes, and Viper scenario, I do know that. I do know that I have to do this to get back to my real life.
Here, I'm going to be your coach to get you through this.
Because if I didn't have to, if I didn't have to get back to my real life, that I know as of right now, there's no question I wouldn't do either one.
Right.
And I would just get stuck. The crutch of the deal is, in order for me to get back to this, my family, my grandkids, my grandkid right now, I'm hoping to have more grandkids, my wife, my kids, all that good stuff.
Here, I'm going to help you get through. I'm going to help you make the decision.
All right.
So if the biological woman, you're just going to pretend that she has outside ovaries, and I think you could get through it.
Yeah, but the innie is now became an outie.
You just got to have to fool your mind to get it done, to get her done.
See, I know. Yeah, but the problem, see, I know too many details of what that takes to happen. And so disgusting. I'm thinking of all that stuff too. So, wow. Oh, man. All right. I can't do it. You bastard.
So does that mean I get to, if you can't choose, I have to choose for you?
Oh, no. See, why you throwing extra stuff in? You can't throw extra stuff in there now. There's always around this stuff. There's got to be an alternative to me to get back to my timeline, to my reality. It can't just be those two.
See, here's what I think you should do. I think you should do the female who looks like a dude now. That way, in the future, whenever you talk to a person who associates with that, and they say, "Don't knock it till you try it," you say, "Well, I've tried it."
All right, we're moving on. I don't know if I can answer this one.
See.
All right.
Okay, everybody answer for DB.
If I absolutely had no choice, it'd have to be the dude that's now a woman.
I got you. I think I would probably go that route too.
It'd have to be. I don't think I could. Dude, I think I'm fixing to end this bit. This is the worst ever. It's the worst ever. Oh my Lord. That is. All right. So I did make a short about this last week, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. So the U.S. service members. So where is it? Who gave the? Dang, where'd it go? The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff said he gave a briefing. So the 6 weeks of Operation Epic Fury, the troops have consumed over 6 million meals.
Okay.
More than 950,000 gallons of coffee. 2 million energy drinks.
Whoa.
And I quote, a lot of nicotine. Said by Air Force General Dan Kane at the Pentagon news briefing. This would have been last Wednesday, after providing an update on the number of targets struck in operation.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying and he quotes after saying it, he goes, but I'm not saying we have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, those meals are going to be there anyway, right? I mean, they're in the military. They got to feed you. Wouldn't a lot of those meals already be part of it?
Well, you know when something like this happens, they're analyzing everything. So he has to give an update on all this stuff. Meals are going to happen. They're still drinking. They may be drinking a little bit more coffee and a little bit more energy drinks, but it's a given, since I have an in-law that was in the service. It's a given that they live off of caffeine and nicotine.
Yeah.
It's like that's their fuel. That helps them get through the days sometimes.
Yeah.
So so in my little short though, I made the joke about, they didn't, because the running joke is Marines eat crayons. So I made the joke in my video. I says, well, he didn't give an update on how many crayons they ate.
That is awesome.
It said a peer-reviewed study of military caffeine consumption conducted in 2019 found that 87% of active duty service members said they had at least one caffeinated product a week. And see, I don't think they're being truly transparent there, because I have a feeling there's more than that going on.
Oh yeah.
The study, which tallied over 26,000 responses from active duty troops, also found that coffee was the most popular caffeinated beverage, with 68% of respondents drinking it, while 29% of the respondents had energy drinks. So my curiosity is because the coffee's free, like we have free coffee at work, but the energy drinks aren't free. So sometimes that dictates what somebody's actually drinking that day.
Right.
Like they would prefer an energy drink, but the energy drink out of the vending machine is $2.50, but that cup of coffee is free. You see what I'm saying? I have a feeling that it's more than 29% energy drinks.
Oh yeah.
Because we are a bunch of keyboard tough guys, and at least 50% of the office drinks energy drinks.
You know how I told you that I've never had an energy drink or anything work on me?
Yes.
Like I've tried everything. It's just like whatever, drink it, go to sleep. I found something that actually works.
What is that?
It's a cup of coffee, not a cup, like a double cup of coffee, a glass of coffee.
Yeah.
And some sort of vegetable, like a V8, like right after each other. So they're all like mixed inside there at the same time.
And Ron Swanger said Crayola only with their crayon eating.
Bouncing off the walls.
So do you not like yourself? I don't know. The spicy V8 I used to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
The regular V8, not so much. The spicy one, I could down a spicy V8.
Right.
Coffee, like, so you drink the coffee, like, do you like shotgun the coffee like real quick, and then shotgun the V8 right after it?
Yeah, because I don't like V8 at all.
Yeah,
but I was making my own. There were just like some carrot juice and some other juices, like just a whole conglomerate of juices, and I would drink it and then hit the coffee, and dude, bouncing off the walls. You've never seen Viper dance before, have you?
No.
But yeah,
I don't
Viper
know.
was dancing like a big old something.
I don't think any of us want to see you dancing. All right, let's play a video. Let's play the baseball one, because you said it's not the same one.
Yeah.
It's down the right field side, will be out of reach.
There's a reason why. That is the reason why nobody else was in that row.
That's what the guy said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I cut him off though.
It's down
There's
the
a
right
reason why
field
that row
side
was
will
empty,
be out
is
of
what he
reach.
said.
Like, there's literally nobody else in. Oh my Lord! Are we gonna get flagged for something?
Probably.
Oh, like, I mean, you have to know that your pants are falling down, right?
See, I don't know.
I mean, there are some people who just don't care. Like, they bend over and their pants are short, and they just show the crack of all of their glory just hanging out there.
Ron, unfair ball.
Do you think it was foul? The smell?
Oof.
Because he was a plus size model. He wasn't a little fella. That's how I don't get it. If you're a plus size model, how do you like? I thought you would have more stuff to hold your pants up. Why is his pants falling down? I don't understand that part.
Maybe he's losing weight. It happened to me just the other day. First time in my life.
Your pants fell down?
My pants fell down.
What were you doing?
In my yard. I was carrying a box and I was trying to hold it like this, and I felt them coming down.
That's too funny. But when you go out, you put a belt on.
Well, now I do, but up until a few months ago, that was never an issue with me.
This Candy says, wow, totally been mooned. Was that also on live TV? So technically, if it showed on live TV, it shouldn't be a problem here, right?
Well, you know, Facebook.
Can you imagine? I bet their beer sales went up so people could, because I'm sure that was on the big screen too. Beer sales went up and the hot dog sales went down. Because people were trying to cope. They were trying to drink that image out of their mind. But they were too sick to eat any more hot dogs.
Oh, my head hurts. That's funny.
Oh, could you imagine if there was like a brown stain back there too? Oh my Lord. That was so wrong, dude. That was so wrong. Wow. That is the most interesting thing that happened in baseball in the last 3 years. Right there. That video. Now, I will admit, I've been to a couple baseball games free. I didn't buy tickets. And it's way more entertaining watching it live than it is watching it on TV. I will give it that. You've never been to a baseball game?
Well, I would say that the only thing better about seeing it in person for me would be the food. The horrible food just tastes better.
But it's tolerable to watch it live. It is tolerable. If you have people to talk to while you're doing it, but but I cannot watch a baseball game on TV, dude. I've tried. I'm like, I got to figure out what these people see in this game that I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible. All right, don't forget, if you could, search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and at DB and Viper on X. Don't forget to hit that like button, share our videos as well. Give us that good thumbing and a like, and we'd always appreciate that. All right, so I think I got one more story here. What is it? Nope. Maybe this is it. All right, so actually it's the title of the show, RFK Jr. You know who RFK Jr. is, right?
Yeah.
The dude that bites that
Brainworm.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Well, somebody is writing a biography about him.
Yeah.
And apparently, somehow or another, they got a copy of some of his journals that he had written. And I guess when he was getting a divorce from his wife, Mary Richardson Kennedy, she was holding those journals of him like leverage during the divorce.
Was she the one that punched him in the throat? That made him talk like that?
He deserved it because he was cheating on her. Sorry, bastard. But But she committed suicide, so the divorce was never actually finalized. And I don't know who she gave those journals to, but now this journalist has those journals and is writing a book based on that, and of course other stuff too.
Yeah.
But it goes in there and talks about how when he was dating women, when he was married, and when he wasn't married, he would rank them in his journal. Their sexual escapades. He would rank it.
Rank them? Whoa.
Yes, 1 through 10.
Man, I might have to one evening spend about 10 minutes and rank all of mine.
What, the 1.5?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only going to take about 10 minutes, but I can rank all of mine. Might
The
be interesting.
the 1.5 interactions you've had your whole life. So
Viper's at the top. Viper, ex-wife, Viper, ex-girlfriend, Viper.
So she wrote in this book, she says that Vincent, which is the last name, Vince's reporting uses the journals to paint detailed pictures of Kennedy's personal struggles, family tensions, and long-standing interest in wildlife. So even when he was like in high school, he volunteered at a local zoo. I think it was the Washington, D.C., the zoo there in Washington, D.C., because he was such infatuated with animals and help feed the animals and stuff. I guess there's a picture of him taking JFK, a lizard, in the Oval Office because he caught the lizard and took it to his uncle because that's his uncle. But the one that's weird is, and this is quote in his journal, I was standing in front of my parked car on I-684, cutting the penis off of a roadkill raccoon.
Get out of here.
Yes. Thinking about how weird some of my family members have turned out to be. That's his quote. That's his supposedly statement in his journal. I was standing there in front of my parked car on I-685, cutting the penis off of a roadkill raccoon, thinking about how weird some of my family members have turned out to be.
You don't have a raccoon penis in your house anywhere?
Why would I have that in my house? Why would I have any of that in my why would I have of anything's penis in my house?
See, this is where understanding becomes, it's not like a normal penis. It's like an actual bone.
So he goes on and said, reportedly reflecting on strained relationships with his brother Douglas Kennedy and cousin Bobby Shriver. And he also wrote in there, my kids waited patiently in the car. No, I didn't know it was a bone.
Yeah, it's an actual bone because I remember Grandpa had some. So my grandpa has done this very same thing, cut the penis out of a dead raccoon.
Why?
Do you use it as a toothpick? I don't know what they use them for, but when you live through the Depression, you find uses for everything. Now, I think he mainly used it to mess with the grandkids, and he would go, "Hey, you want to see a raccoon pee-pee?"
It goes on to say that in his book, he said that he took the animals' genitals so he could study them later. The account adds to a series of stories involving Kennedy's handling of animals and roadkill. His interest in wildlife dates back to a childhood, including the moment when he presented a salamander to his uncle John F. Kennedy in the Oval Office. He also developed an early fascination with falconry. There you go. Thank you. And worked at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. You have to understand, Bobby wanted to be a veterinarian as a kid. His after-school job was at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., Vincent said. So he's got a great love and interest in animals and a freezer full of roadkill.
Okay, that's pretty weird, but
I'm sure where he studies it. Yeah. Oh, well, in his journal, and I guess even in interviews, he's talked about that. He goes, "Yeah, I got a freezer full of roadkill. I'll pick them up on the side of the road so I can examine them later."
If I had time, I would do that kind of stuff. I think that'd be cool.
No, what's
Don't you like to see how things work? And
I'm still fascinated by you say your grandfather had in the way you phrased it had more than one.
oh yeah, I think
That's what
it became like a token. Like, hey, I killed a raccoon. This is how many I got tonight.
So instead of like being the old Southerner with a cowboy hat and a piece of hay sticking out of his mouth, he had a raccoon penis.
A raccoon penis, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they did with them.
Did he make a necklace? Did he make it into an earring? Is that where those gauges started? You know, people stick those gauges through their ear that look like little cones. Is that where gauges started?
There are some places where people put bones and things, and maybe that's where that all come from. Bones in their ears and nose. Maybe they're raccoon penises.
Miss Candy says, suppose if raccoon, and I'm assuming she's not typing the word out, penises is good luck.
Yeah. It's kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot.
I'll stick with the rabbit foot. I'm good with the rabbit foot. I don't need to take it any further. Why would you? I don't understand it. Like people making canes out of like a bull penis.
Oh, that would be
Why?
cool.
Why? I think that's happened. I think somebody has actually done that.
Grandpa also had a aspirin jar full of kidney stones that he had passed.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh. All right. So it goes on to say during his 2024 presidential campaign and after joining the administration of Donald Trump as Secretary of Health and Human Services, reports circulating alleging that he dumped a dead bear in Central Park. I remember that story. Beheaded a whale. I don't remember that one. He beheaded a whale. And ground up baby chickens and mice in a blender to feed hawks. I could see that. I mean, he probably did that at the zoo. The last claim was made by his cousin Caroline Kennedy ahead of his Senate confirmation hearings.
Well, that's the worst he's ever done.
So he says he's Kennedy has also addressed his interest in roadkill publicly. I've been picking up roadkill my whole life. I have a freezer full of it, he told reporters in August of 2024. So this is recent.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. Have you ever picked up roadkill and ate it?
Yes.
What was
it? Of course, I was the one who killed it.
That's the only deer you've ever harvested in your life when you hit it with a pickup truck.
It's a true story. We was going hunting on 471. I hit a deer, took it home, skinned it. I obviously took a picture of it with my bow before we skinned it, and then we went back hunting.
So everybody thought that Polaroid you were showing around that you killed this deer with your bow and arrow. Because you scare all the deer off when you go hunting because you carry a pizza with you. All right, let's play another video.
This is like the never-ending story here.
What is he doing?
Trying to cut the tree down.
All right, I'm over that chainsaw noise. Oh, we gotta play that little section back again. That is hilarious. It just all trick cuts. Wasted all that time. That is hilarious. That would be my luck. I get it. I got a tree that I got to cut down. I'm so depressed.
Why do you got to cut it down?
Because it's splitting.
Oh.
And I guess it splits. I guess it had split already a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
But it must not have been a very big gap because I couldn't really see. And then like the other day I noticed this, why is the branches hanging so low on that tree? So I went over there and looked, and it's got like about a 4-inch gap.
Is it in a spot where you can cut it?
Gap, I guess. Huh?
Is it in a spot where you can cut it and it won't be a big eyesore to you?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, it wouldn't be a big eyesore, but where it's at, I could still get to my house, but it will fall over my driveway if it
See,
finishes
here's what I
breaking.
think you should do. Since the roots are still good, if you cut it into a chair, little buds will start coming out, and you'll have like a little chair bud.
Well, that didn't happen to the other tree that I cut.
Oh, it didn't work.
No, because there was another tree that it started. Matter of fact, that's in front of this one. So
Oh,
the stump that for that tree, I didn't do anything with it because the tree was so big, I didn't have a big enough chainsaw to cut it.
right.
So where it actually split at, I went ahead and cut each side off like that and left it. I was like, well, if it bushes out, I'll leave it, and it never did.
Huh, that's odd. Maybe they're just
Yeah.
too sick.
So because it started to split as well, and I'm like, I need to go ahead and cut it down before it falls. And literally, this tree is the same spot, but like 3 feet farther, and it's doing the same damn thing. It's like, whatever, I can't. And I'm not saying that I'm a tree hugger or a tree lover, whatever you want to call it. I'm not one of those, but I do like my oak trees. I like them.
Yeah.
And when I have to cut, like, I don't have a problem cutting one down if I don't like it, but I like this oak tree. And now I got to cut it down. So then it made me start looking at some of my other trees because I have some real big, massive ones that I would be devastated if those split. So I'm sitting there going, all right, I've seen people run big bolts through them to crank down on them to help support them and stuff. I said, should I start doing that to some of these trees? Because I don't want to lose them because I got a few big trees and I don't want to lose them. But
Right.
All right, let's play your last video that I think we played last week.
Nope. And I know why.
Why?
I sent it to you last week and said, hey, can I send this one to the show? That's why you think that we've already played it.
Okay. Where'd you go? You left me. We're in the middle. I'm waiting to play this video until you come back. So you need to come back. He probably didn't plug in his computer like he did last time, and it went dead. And now it's sounds reminds me of a dentist chair. Yes, Miss Candy, it did. That's why it was terrifying me so much. She's right. The sound that chainsaw was making sounded like you're in the dentist chair getting a root canal. That's why it was irritating me. I never put that together. That is perfect, Candy. All righties, are you back? Are you ready?
Now, the reason you think that we played this last week or the week before is because I sent it to you and asked you if I could send it to the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here we go. Now everybody's got it. Everybody else has to see this. Thing.
Everybody else has to see this.
Aha. Ah, tá. Está
You're
bem.
talented.
Little kiss
Bastard.
to end the show.
Uh,
That's just a preview of DB's decision from earlier
yeah, you sorry, Bass.
with Would You Rather.
All righties. Well, you've been listening to the Southern Symposium. Don't forget, if you could, share and like our videos. Get the word out of the Southern Symposium. You damn right, Miss Sharon. He needs to go to church. Viper, go to church. You need to cleanse your soul. Make sure Slapshot. That's what Swanger said. Don't forget, if you could, search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, because we're doing YouTube now, and Viper on X. And y'all have a wonderful and safe evening, and we will see y'all back here Tuesday at 7. Be safe.
It was spring break, oh, all the girls, they were really fine. But I had way too much beer, whiskey, and wine. Who is this girl in my bed? And she gives really good head. And it's spring break, oh, nine. And we're having a damn good time. Hey, doctor. Yeah. Why do I have heartburn in my penis?
Why does it burn when I pee? Did I do it with a toad? 'Cause I got what's on my weenie. What is gonorrhea? Oh, what is HIV? Why do I have heartburn in my pee?